Okay, this is chapter 20 in Beyond Exile, and what I've noticed as I've been reviewing the ends of previous chapters is a alarming disconnect in remembering chapter numbers. And I have been started with the correct number at the beginning and concluded by addressing the title as the wrong number, been off by one. So I'm going to start writing chapter numbers down on a little slip of paper next to this microphone, so that I am consistent at the beginning, at the end of each episode with chapter numbers. So, this is chapter 20, Red Flag Day, in Beyond Exile. Chapter 19, we just finished, was the piano, where Frank and Gertrude drove to Lyon, France, and stayed at a little hotel. Frank was, playing the piano in the piano bar by himself, and the teenagers asked him, "Are you an American gigolo?" They gave Frank something to think about. They parked the Mercedes at the airport, got on a plane, and here we are. We're in New Delhi, India. The Indira Gandhi, International Airport. Scene number 169, chapter 20, and we will begin. Red Flag Day. Our couple is in inventory. We are observing them. And we also see there is Manny, a cabbie, here at the airport. A taxi cab driver who knows little English. That's about right. To Gertrude, where's they at? The Ambassador, the Intercontinental, the closest hotel. Let's just say the closest hotel. That didn't seem to work. Let's try again. Let's try the Ambassador. Alright, let's try the last one, the Intercontinental. Which takes us to scene 170, the Oberoi Hotel. This high rise. Alongside the water here. The cabbie takes them to the wrong hotel in New Delhi. Gertrude wants the Intercontinental, but they end up across town. They're so tired, they check in anyway, hoping for a quick nap. But Frank's restless. He needs a walk before dinner. So Frank has left Gertrude at the hotel. Let's look at her just to make sure here. Any interaction? There's no interaction. He needs a walk. So from the hotel, he's on his own, and she's at the hotel. He's going to go east. Scene 171, which puts us into New Delhi proper. From the central area of New Delhi, I suppose, we go south, which takes us to southern part of New Delhi, scene number 172. From here, we can go south once again to scene 173, a small Indian village. He finds a trail in a fetid canopy forest, coming out near a small village, surrounded by small fires burning the fields. So from this village, we continue walking south and west. And we get to scene 174, a stinking fetid forest. He's walking down the center stretch, watching old ladies prepare a curry chicken, when something catches his ankle. And we notice in the corner of our eye that there's a flashing, and it says, Boy 1, Gang. So let's look at the boy when he flashes out. A large gang of young boys wearing loincloths, Adidas, Puma sweatpants, shouting, cursing. Great. Well, Frank's been noticed. So he goes southeast, walking a little more briskly, to scene 175, the burning fields. And there's another boy here. Okay. Frank's not concerned until a rock catches his shoulder. Oh, great. So, this has been a nice little warm welcome for Frank. We can go south, but we can't escape these guys. The only direction we can go is southeast. And then we can go northeast to scene 176, the dark and dense forest. And there's another boy here. We can look at him, see what he's up to. No? Let's see here. And another, his right calf. His brisk walk turns into a jog. Okay, so he's been hit with a couple rocks thus far. The putrid smell of smoky woods, scene number 177. Here's boy number 4. He's looking for the hotel trail, but they easily cut him off quick. Oh, Frank. Not a good idea. He's gotten himself lost. And, he can go back to the first path outside the village, but he can't go any further, it would seem. If we go here. Let's see if we can talk to these boys or something. And then, now there's... Look at now the 3 boys and 2, 3, and 4. Boy 4, boy 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. When a golf ball spins by his ear, the next one catches his right temple and he's down. So the 4 boys are in this scene with the injured Frank. So let's look at him. And when we look at him, knocked out. Dream. Let's click on that. Transported back to the Wedge in Newport Beach, body surfing on Red Flag Day with his buddies from Ramona High. He blows the tuck on a monster wave and slams into the beach head first. He can see the tunnel. He can see the light. He can feel the gravity of the Pacific Ocean pulling him to the other side. So he's flashing back to California, Newport Beach, and it's something from high school. He's flashing again. Unfortunately, we don't have a sugar ball here, but let's see if we can... Okay, we look at injured Frank there. And the boys are gone, and Frank is here. You can look at Frank. But he rallies his will, stays conscious, and stands up, weaving in the spiky grass. He's okay. And we are Frank, so we've just stood up from getting knocked out cold by a rock thrown from a gang, and the gang is gone, thankfully. And there's an exit. We can go back to that village, and it says the gang is gone, so is his watch. India wasn't like this before. Something's changed. Maybe his expensive French clothes, probably something else. He refuses to think about right now. He goes north, back to southern part of New Delhi. New Delhi again. Back to the hotel. Let's look at Gertrude. And he looks at her, and they've had enough of their stay, it would appear, in New Delhi, and it would appear, let's see, we can go east from here, back into central New Delhi, and there's the cabbie again. Let's speak to him. And he asked to Gertrude, "Where to, please?" Qutub Minar, Indira Gandhi Airport, Taj Mahal. Let's try that. No? How about here? No? So apparently, Gertrude's not really happy with her hotel. Back to the airport. They go back to the airport, number 169. So, not much to talk about in New Delhi on this particular trip. Gertrude wants to move on. So our very rich woman thinks nothing of changing her travel itinerary, it would appear. She looks at her, the travel agent makes a call, calls her travel agent. And the travel agent asks Gertrude, "Where are you jet setters going now, love?" And we can go Tel Aviv, Baghdad, Kathmandu. Let's try Israel. Tel Aviv? No? Baghdad? No? Kathmandu, Nepal? That seems to be the one. So, New Delhi. We jump on the plane just as soon as we get there. We're in Nepal. The Tribhuvan International Airport, scene 178, where a new chapter will begin. Okay, sorry that we didn't get to stay in India very long. I hope you're enjoying the story thus far. That was Chapter 20, Red Flag Day, in the story of Beyond Exile. Hope to see you again.